Located near the shores of Lake Erie, Cleveland Stadium will play host for our matchup between Dallas and Cleveland. We'll now go to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for our call. Guys?
It will be clear and mild for today's game. Hello, folks. Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth getting set for this one. And we're underway. We're just about ready for the opening kickoff. Let's take it down to the field. They get him at the 26-yard line. I'm sure they'd like to come away with some points as they take the field for the first time. Romo steps to the line of scrimmage. They'll line up in the I formation. Barber on the inside handoff. Brought down around the 33-yard line. Barber gets 7 yards on the play. From their own 33-yard line. Barber alone in the backfield. Barber on the handoff. Cuts back and he's dropped. They got little there, and that makes it third down. 3rd and 2. Romo is back in the gun. Fakes to the back. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 45. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
They'll give it off here. He's dropped for a loss. He lost some valuable yardage on that run.
And typically you can tell if a counter is going to work or not based on whether those offensive linemen are able to turn the corner and start going up the field. If the penetration hits those guys in the backfield, very seldom will the counter work.
Drops back to pass. Romo gets sacked. And that was a nice play to get in there for the sack.
The key to playing defense is getting good penetration. If you can make that quarterback move around sometimes, even if you don't get to him like they did on that play, you can still disrupt an offense.
He's looking to throw. Short pass to his left. And he made a great open field tackle. They were able to complete the pass on the play, but they'll still end up short of the first down.
And it's really up to the receiver in that situation to try and split the defenders. He has to find a way to duck a shoulder, to roll his head, to do something to, yes, they got the tackle, but they got it while I was still moving forward and able to pick up the first down.
This one's going to go out of bounds at the 29. The Browns line up in an I formation. They'll throw on first down. Gets the throw away. At the 40, at the 30, he's down the sideline. They'll score. Touchdown. He hauled in that long pass for a touchdown.
What are you going to do? How do you defend that? That's just perfectly executed between a hot quarterback and a pretty good receiver.
They'll look to tack on the extra point. Here's the kick. And the point after is good. Cleveland is up 7. The kick is away. He's hammered at the 29-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. The Cowboys come out in the ace formation. All kinds of pressure. Brings this one in. And they get him at the 48-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
He drops back, looks down the field, brings it in. He's tackled right around the 26-yard line. That one worked pretty well.
It sure did, and I wish all our fans could see what's happening down the field on all our television broadcasts, because so much of the game now is won and lost in the secondary.
They line up at the 27. The Cowboys come out in a 2 tight end set. Romo sends a man in motion. They go with a run. And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. Barber gains around 3 yards on the run.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Drops back. Scans the field with the catch. Knocked out at the 20-yard line. So that's a gain of about 5. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 20. Expect the defense to turn it up a notch here in the red zone. Little handoff. They will be short. Got a couple, but will still be short of the mark.
Great play by the defense. You always hear coaches talking about whoever gets lower. Get your pad level lower than the offensive lineman. That time this defensive line did exactly that.
Kick is up. He missed it. I think that guy needs to go back to the sideline and practice a few more kicks. As a kicker, you have to be ready at a second's notice to be able to step out on the field and make those kind of field goals, and it didn't appear he was completely ready for that one, and the result was a miss. So the score will remain the Cowboys 0, the Browns 7. So they'll face a 2nd and 10. Ball on the 25. Lewis, the lone back. Hands it to the back. And they get him at the 28-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
Looks to pass. He passes short. Brought down right around the 34-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Newman will be the return man. He punts it. Makes the fair catch. The offense takes the field, and they have to be a little frustrated that they couldn't get the ball through the uprights. The Browns bring in their dime package. Romo sends a guy in motion to the right. He looks to throw on 1st down. Right through his hand. What an effort out there. He just got his hands in there and broke it up.
I love watching the closing speed of this defense. When they see the ball, they go get it.
The Cowboys go with the I formation. This one appeared to be on the offense.
Full start, offense.
And he definitely moved on that one.
And it's so embarrassing to jump off sides for an offensive player because you know the snap count. But I swear there's so many things going through your mind, especially if the guy across from you is beating you in the head all day. Sometimes you just forget.
Looking to throw. Looks for a man open. Oh, and he dropped it. He didn't take his time, and he threw that one right into cover.
You know, you bring up a good point, Tom, and it really is sometimes about taking your time. Look there. If it's not there, go to number 2. If not there, go to number 3. If not there, throw the thing away. He was too quick to read that one.
Drops back to pass. He throws it. Comes down with it. He's dropped at the 29-yard line. Nice series for this defense to force the 3 and out.
You know, we talk all the time about offenses getting momentum going and getting into a rhythm. Well, right now we're seeing this defense being aggressive, and they're in a rhythm now.
Gets it away cleanly. Cribbs fields it at the 30. I'm sure they would have liked to have gotten a little better return out of him there.
No question about it. He needs a little more help out of his blockers than he got right there. This is a dangerous guy, and if he can get in some open space, he can create some problems for you, but just no space to be found there.
Back to pass. Dumps it out right. What an open field tackle. Good read of the defense on that pass play.
Yeah, and throws like that really settle a quarterback down. It's all about getting into the flow of a game, and you can see he's getting comfortable now.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. No trouble airing it out. That gives him 100 yards already.
Not a bad first quarter, huh? And before the game, this quarterback was telling me his arm felt great in practice all week, so we'll see how he holds up for the remainder of the game.
They'll give it off here. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Let's go, guys. Come on. Go.
Winslow in motion.
Regular. Let's go now. Let's go.
Anderson drops back. He wasn't set when he threw. Tackled at about the 33-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Little handoff. He lost yardage on the play. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He drops back. Goes through his read. That last play didn't get them the first, and now they're looking at third down.
Congratulations to the person seated in.
3rd and 12 coming up on this one. Ball on the 35-yard line.
You have won 2 airline tickets to a destination of your choice.
We stop the run first.
Anderson drops to throw. Surveys the field. Makes the catch. And they get him at the 27. They complete the pass on 3rd and long, but they'll end up short of the marker.
You can see the confidence level of this defense. They know they can make open field tackles, and that's probably one of the great lost arts in the game. The ability to make the tackle in the open field and stop them short of the first down. Good play defensively there.
And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. He'll return it from the 1. He's hammered at the 25. They had to punt it away on their previous drive. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers, single back formation. Here's the halfback. Brought down behind the line. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
Play fake. Pass is right. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
I always thought tight ends were sort of like pacifiers for babies, you know, just about the time that you need a little security blanket, you know where to go.
He'll get it again. He didn't get back to the line. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He's tackled at the 38, about 4 yards on that play, and so it'll be third down. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. He drops back. He throws left. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
McBriar will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. He fields the punt at the 13. They really did a good job keeping him contained on that one.
Boy, he hardly had any room to do anything there. They've got to come up with a better scheme or some better blockers or something. This guy's a good punt returner. He's just not getting any help at all from his teammates.
Gives it off. Tackled around the 22-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback. They line up at the 22. Single back formation.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball out. Pony.
They hand it off. He's dropped at the 27-yard line. He got free and was able to pick up decent yardage on the play.
Nice hold that time by the offensive line and a good burst by the back to take advantage of it, pick up 6 yards and a first down.
They'll throw on first down. Gets the pass off. Can't connect on that one. He really just rifled that last pass.
And it just goes to show that arm strength isn't everything. Accuracy and touch is something that is so important for a quarterback.
Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Brought down at the 46-yard line. That's the arm strength we've been talking about all week.
And you know the amazing thing about this guy, we all talk about his arm strength, but did you see how fluid that delivery was? He didn't even look like he was trying to throw it hard.
Back to pass. Throws on the run. Makes the reception. And they get him at the 35. Talk about a throw.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about one like that being intercepted. Nobody on the defensive side could have caught that bullet.
Cleveland sets up in the eye.
Get your hands up front. What?
He'll get the call again. And he's hammered at the 31. Lewis gets about 4 yards on the play. From the 31-yard line. Cleveland goes with the ace set here. Here's the give. He's dropped around the 27-yard line. Lewis picks up about 4 yards on the play. From the 27-yard line. Anderson steps to the line of scrimmage. I formation this time. They hand it off. Goes out of bounds about the 15-yard line. The defense has to come up with a way to slow down this rushing game.
And now's when things get really difficult for a defense because you begin to understand you're not stopping the run. So as you bring defenders closer to that line of scrimmage, you really take a chance on giving up a big play.
They hand it off. Brought down right around the 12-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. Big set this time with 2 tight ends. Lewis gets another handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
Yeah, and we know defensive ends are probably some of the most athletic guys in the league, and typically you think about them getting after the quarterback, but that time he used his athleticism to make a big stop in the run.
Makes the catch, touchdown. The coaches have to be happy with that one.
Yeah, I guess they are. Anytime you draw up a play and it works to perfection like that, everybody's happy except the defense.
They come on the field to attempt the extra point. The snap, set down, the kick is up. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. Big hit there to bring him down. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Hands it to the back. Tackled at the 33-yard line. A 5-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. They line up at the 33. The defense come out with 5 defensive backs this time. Again with the carry. They tackle him for a loss, and he'll lose yards on the counter.
The counter is one of those calls that we're seeing less and less of in the National Football League for the reason you just saw. That penetration by a good defensive line or speed at the linebacker position can really shut that play down.
Jones lines up as the deep back, I formation. He's going to be tackled for a loss. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Cribbs takes it at the 21. He's dropped around the 49-yard line. I had to say, this guy really is a great return man.
That guy really has something special when it comes to returning kicks, all right. I mean, pure and simple. Some guys got it and some guys don't. I didn't have it. This guy, he's got it. He's the full package.
Here's the give. Brought down at the 43-yard line. Lewis gains around 8 yards on the run. 2 yards away here on second down. Cleveland sets up in the I. Back to pass. Passes to his left. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. That was a decent gain there on the pass.
Yeah, no hesitation whatsoever. He hit that back foot, planted, threw the ball, knew exactly what he wanted to do.
The halfback with the carry. And they get him right around the 36-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less. That brings up second down. Lewis lines up as the single back. Lewis gets the call. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. Lewis gets 3 yards on the carry. Wright, the lone back. Anderson sends a man in motion.
regular. Goes right.
He drops back to pass. He throws on the run. Wright was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. It's fourth down. The Browns lining up to punt. The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
Valued at over $3,500.
He gets it away. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. The offense takes the field, hoping to put something together after their last drive ended in a 3-and-out.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Let's go now, let's go.
Give to the tailback. Brought down at the 22. Maybe got a couple of yards, but that's about it.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
Drops back. Looks right. Throw. Jones has the pick. To the 20. Tackled at the 8. Certainly not the best pass we've seen him throw today, Chris. And the defender was right there to pick it off.
And sometimes pressure is cumulative. Over the course of a day, over the course of a season, that pressure starts to get there, you rush a throw, and you turn it over.
Hey, let's go. Let's get it.
And they get him around the 3-yard line. Lewis gains about 4 yards on the play. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers.
Fighting team. Fighting team.
Looking for an open man. Pass completed. He's tackled around the 1-yard line. And he just couldn't get it going after making the catch.
Nope, and sometimes as a receiver, the quarterback will make the wrong read and throw it to you anyway, and you give them that look going back to the huddle. You know that look?
Hey, back.
Fakes the run. Sack! Perfect time to send in the extra pass rusher on that play, Chris. They timed the blitz perfectly.
Effective blitzing can really destroy an offensive game plan because you're so used to having time to develop plays down the field. Now you come with a good blitz, and the quarterback just doesn't have time to get it off.
The snap, set down, the kick is up. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. And he'll return this one from the 7. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Dallas lines up in a double tight set. Here's the give. He fights forward to about the 33. Less than a yard, and that will bring up second down. The Cowboys line up in an I formation. Fakes the run. Looking for a receiver. Pass falls incomplete. Risky throw right there.
Boy, the quarterback has to be a better decision maker than that. There's no way he was going to get that one in.
Romo lines up under center. Single backfield this time. Drops back. Rockets it. And he caught it. Great open field tackle. Still not quite enough, however. They'll still be facing fourth down. So, it's fourth down. They'll line up to punt this one away. Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. The offense was only able to muster a field goal on their last drive. We'll see what they do with this possession.
We got Bark. Mark. Let's turn the ball over.
On the ground with a tailback. He doesn't get back to the line. He was caught with nowhere to go.
This is a pretty good running back, and if you can hem him up like that, pretty impressive.
Hey, man, let's go.
Anderson is under center. He has 3 receivers. Back to pass. He's under pressure. It's completed. He makes a great open field tackle. Stallworth picks up 7 yards with that catch. That'll make it 3rd down. Fakes to the back. And he should have had that one. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll go to work at the 30. The Cowboys line up in a goal line formation. Sets up the play action. And it's completed. Brought down at the 40. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
Romo will hand it off. He makes a move, and he's brought down. Barber gains around 6 yards on the run. 2nd down now, 4 yards to go. Ball at their own 46.
Let's get off. Let's go.
Dallas motions right.
Play. Left call. Hey, regular.
The pocket is collapsing. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. The receiver was out of bounds when he made the catch.
Not a perfectly timed throw that time. Held on to it just a little too long and led the receiver out of bounds.
Left call.
Under heavy pressure, he's dropped for the sack. They're going to need to tighten up their blocking, or this could turn out to be a very long game for the quarterback.
No kidding. I'd hate to be that quarterback right now. Clearly, this offense is having trouble recognizing the blitz, and even if they do recognize it, they can't block it.
McBriar punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. And they will down it at the 3. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
Give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 5-yard line. Gain of 2.
As a quarterback, you really want to make that pre-snap read, and it's kind of hard to not see the middle linebacker. He came on the blitz that time, and sometimes you just need to get out of a play like that.
Here's the fullback. He's tackled right around the 8-yard line. A 4-yard pickup by the fullback. They'll come out with 3 wide receivers.
Six.
And the defense has a heavy rush. They sacked him. And that was a great blitz by the linebacker on that play.
He just read that play perfectly, was able to come free and get the quarterback. We're starting to see this more and more in the league now, where guys fake like they're going into coverage, then come in for the sack.
Zastadil punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Newman fields it at the 46. And they get him around the 26-yard line. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Come on. What's up, man?
The offense will take over at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10. Fakes the run. Tipped pass and picked off. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. And that's the second interception of the game by this defense.
You know, it's a little bit just the nature of the game that if you're going to try and throw the ball down the field and fit a few things in there, you're going to throw some interceptions. He took a chance there and got caught.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 38. Anderson is under center. Single set backfield this time. Drops back on 1st down with the pass. Tipped it away. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Play fake. Short pass to his left. And he's knocked out at the 47-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Throws it. There for the catch. And he dropped him in the open field. Another positive gain through the air.
And it really helps when the quarterback gets the kind of protection he's getting so far in this one. This offensive line's doing a nice job building a pocket for this quarterback, and that's creating some nice passing lanes.
Lewis gets the carry left side. Dropped behind the line. Tried to find something, but there wasn't anything there for him.
Yeah, not anything at all. And as a running back, you're probably going back to the huddle going, guys, a little help, please?
Come on. Come on, y'all. Let those quick out. Six. Out quick.
Lewis gets another carry. Brought down behind the line. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive, the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Anderson lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers wide this time. Anderson drops back. Scans the field. Leaping catch. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. Good yardage that time on the pass.
And how'd you like that throw by the quarterback? A little touch, a little lob in over the top, like an alley-oop in basketball.
Lewis again. He's brought down around the 31-yard line, and the halfback has nowhere to go. We've got 2nd and 9 here, and this is the 9th play of the current drive. Brought down around the 30-yard line. Lewis gets about a yard on the play.
That was a big shot right there. You talk about getting your bell rung. That was the Liberty Bell ringing that time.
He's looking to throw. All kinds of pressure. Fumble. Vickers gets his hand on it and scoops it up. And he was able to fall on that one.
Yeah, that's a heads-up play getting back on the football, but now you're starting to establish the reputation that you will turn it over offensively, and now the defense is going to be coming after you.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 13. You have to like it when your punter can pin the ball inside the 20 like that.
Now, this has got to be one of the tougher punts to make here. It's so easy to get a little too much on the kick, sending it into the end zone for a touchback. He did a great job hitting it just right on that one.
Throws it short. Pass is complete. Tackled at the 21. And they pick up 9 with the completion. That'll make it second down. Short yardage situation here, second and a yard. Romo is back in the gun.
All right, here we go. Let's go, guys. 180.
Romo will look to throw. He's going to take off. Makes a cut. And he will be hit and dropped. And now they'll have to hurry back to the line.
And they're going to have to really start hustling back to the line of scrimmage now because he didn't get out of bounds. Now your offense has to get in that hurry-up mode.
They'll throw on first down. Is there for the catch. He's dropped around the 47-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
So much of the game today revolves around those substitution packages, trying to bring extra defensive backs on the field to try and help against the pass. But when you have a big receiving tight end, that really makes that plan awfully tough to execute.
2 minutes left in the half. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 47.
Jam free. All right, here we go. 180. 180. Stay right. Stay right. Let's get off this field, man. 80 here, 80.
First down, looking to throw. Short throw to the left. Brought down at the 34-yard line.
There's just something magical about Tony Romo. There really is. When you talk to him, he has that smile on his face, and he looks like, oh, shucks, and I can't believe this is happening to me. But week in and week out, he makes huge plays in the ball game, and he is a tremendous leader.
Oh, and he has it go right through his hands. Creighton was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Romo steps to the line of scrimmage. 2 tight ends in the formation.
For luxury seating members only. Ask for additional details and information today.
Huge pressure by the defense. Tackled around the 2-yard line. They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
Drops back to pass. Catch is made. Hit and drop behind the line. He stopped short of the line on the play.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
They line up at the 3. Romo with the give. He's in for the score. I'll tell you what, Chris, that was just a great job of blocking up front on that touchdown run.
It sure was, Tom. They just absolutely blew away the defensive line on that one. Not often in the NFL you see that kind of a hole.
It's good. And here's your drive summary for that last series. The kick. Cribbs fields it at the 1. Stays on his feet. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The offense will take over at the 32-yard line. First and 10. They'll go from the I formation. First down, looking to throw. Dropped an easy one. What a play by the defenders.
And the quarterback really caught a break on that one, that wasn't intercepted.
Let's go, baby. Get the ball up. James, 22 press.
Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go, boys. 18.
He's looking to throw. Defense closing in. Can't stay in bounds, incomplete pass. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
Drops back. He throws left, and he catches it. He's dropped for a loss. Despite the great effort, it will still bring up fourth. Gets it away cleanly. Newman fields it at the 29. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
They'll throw on first down. He's there for the catch. Short completion there. It doesn't give them much in terms of yardage that time.
Well, the defense forced them to make the quick read and throw on that one. The catch was made, but there wasn't much yardage to go along with it. It's up to the receiver to make something happen on a play like that.
Romo set to go to the air. Completed. He's brought down at the 48-yard line. Excellent poise under pressure on that pass play with the defense closing in.
He'll take plays like that all day long.
The offense needs about 3 yards to get the first here on third down. They line up with one running back in the backfield, 3 wide. Looking for an open man. There for the reception. He's dropped at the 47-yard line, and that will be enough for the first down.
You know, it really wasn't a horrible call that time by the defense, but anytime you have to try and stop an offense like this in those medium yardage situations, you really have to come up in the coverage.
And we've come to halftime here. The score is 20-7. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 1. He's still going. That was a great hit. He wasn't getting away from that one. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Gives it off. He's hammered in the backfield. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Let's get it. Here we go, boys. Lock them down. 18. Let's go. 18. Screen.
Give to the tailback. Brought down right around the 28-yard line. They get 3 yards on the play, and that makes it third down. Dallas brings in their nickel package.
We got to play. 18. Let's go.
Play fake. On the run, he throws it. Tackled at about the 39-yard line.
There's just no question that Braylon Edwards has exploded on the scene the last couple of years. He is a big target and a big play receiver who really enjoys going up in traffic and making plays. And you better get him on the ground because he can break tackles and score in a hurry.
He's brought down at the 43-yard line. Just about a 3-yard gain. That'll bring up second down. From their own 43-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield.
Here we go. 22. Saturday. Watch the reverse. Roger. Let's go. Come on.
Here's the give. And they get him around the 48-yard line. Lewis picks up 5 yards with the carry. That brings up another third down attempt. Cleveland goes with the ace set here.
Hey, inside.
Lewis gets the ball left side. He fires forward to about the 49. And they have a pretty nice drive going.
And the most important part of it is they've been able to get it done on the ground. Now that's 5 rushes so far in this drive and a first down.
Anderson on first down. And it's knocked loose. That incompletion will bring up second down. Second down now with 10 to go. Ball on the 49. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. He gets another carry. Brought down at the 44-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. We've got a 3rd and 6. This is the 9th play of this drive. He drops back. Defense is getting pressure. The pass rush got him. They really seem to be having a tough time stopping him so far.
Sack number 2 on the day now, and you can see his confidence growing. There comes a point in a game sometimes when you're playing against somebody that you just know you're better than that guy. And right now, the confidence is growing leaps and bounds.
Gets it away cleanly. And they make the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. Nickelback is in on this play. Barber gets the call. He's dropped at the 14. Didn't get much. That brings up second down. Romo is lined up under center. They'll come out in the single back formation. Barber takes the give. He's brought down around the 20-yard line, and the halfback picks up 6 yards on the delay. Out of the I formation. Sets up the play action. And it's caught. And they get him at the 25. Great job to haul in that first down pass.
This team is just so good at executing those short, quick passes and picking up first downs and keeping drives alive.
He drops back. He throws it. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 39-yard line.
You know, a couple of things that really impressed me about Tony Romo. One is his accuracy, and that's always underrated. But the second thing is his quick release. We went back and timed his release and compared it to some of the greatest quarterbacks that ever played the game, and his release is as fast, if not faster, than any of them.
Looks for a man open. Makes the catch. Tackled around the 49-yard line. Nice little pitch and catch with the wideout.
Patience for a wide receiver is just so key. He's able to manipulate that defense, set them up one play, come back with the exact same look, and break off of it the next. Beautifully run.
Here's the give. The defender gets him to the ground. 4-yard gain by the back.
Gain of 4.
Second down, 6 yards to go. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends.
Come on, come on, come on. Gun. Hey, you get ready to play some D, baby.
Again, he'll get the call. He lost yardage on the play. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Witten takes off in motion. Drops back. Passes to his left. And they get him at about the 39-yard line. Chris, they love to run that play.
Yeah, that's one, if you study this team on tape, you're going to see them go to that in the clutch, and it worked again.
The defense has him surrounded. He's dropped at the 20. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
Huge hit at the 21-yard line. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
Well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
He drops back, makes the pass to the middle of the field. He's brought down right around the 12-yard line. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route that time.
If you're going to play man-to-man coverage against this team, you're going to have to take away that slant route. That time they hit it for a big play.
Up the middle. It'll be first and goal. Seems like nobody on this defense can make a play when they need it.
Well, they always say the best friend of a quarterback is a good running game. Well, this running game has become a BFF for this quarterback because this has been one impressive drive.
Romo will be dropped in the backfield, and that makes the second time he's gotten to it.
Well, that's sack number 2 for him. There's no question now. You've got to change your game plan. You're not getting it done with one-on-one blocking. Have to give some help. Have to get the quarterback feeling a little more confident back there.
Back to pass. Throws the bullet across the middle.
Well, T.O. does that about as well as anybody in football. When he gets around that end zone, he's going to find a way to go up and get the ball. His big body is just so difficult to defend when he gets around the goal line.
Up and good. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. Kicks it off. They can't bring him down. He's hammered at the 26-yard line. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. 3 wide receivers set. They'll give it off here. Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Lewis gets 6 yards on the play. They'll go with the quarter defense.
Here we go, boys.
It's the tailback. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
He drops back, scans the field, brings this one in. Tackle at the 31. It does go for a completion, but not quite what they needed for the first.
The intention of that play was to put the ball in the hands of a playmaker at receiver, allow him to make a move and pick up the first down. He was unable to do it, and that brings up 4th.
Here's the kick. He got some distance on it. Newman fields it at the 24. Brought down at the 37. The team sends its offense back onto the field and look to make it 3 scoring drives in a row. The Cowboys set up in the gun.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Past the line. He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Romo comes away with 2 yards on the scramble. Romo lines up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Little handoff. He didn't get back to the line. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Dallas motions left. Gets the ball away. And they get him around the 46-yard line. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
The Cowboys put a man in motion. Looks to pass. The pass is away to the 20. He's tackled at the 7. He's put up some nice yardage, Chris.
He sure has, but throwing for 300 yards probably isn't quite the same feat it used to be. You know, there's so many rule changes now. The offensive linemen can do a little more holding, use their hands more. Of course, you can't hit the receivers, but it's still a nice landmark.
Barber alone in the backfield. Again with the run. And he will lose yardage on the play. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Romo sends a man in motion. Drops back. He'll try the end zone. They'll get in for the touchdown. He's been no stranger to the end zone in this game. That last one gives him 2 scores.
And he may not be finished yet. This defense really does not seem to have many answers for this receiver today.
Up and good. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. Not a bad kick. Cribbs from the 3. At the 30. Brought down at the 32-yard line. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. The Browns set up in the gun. Anderson back to throw. Bats it away. Stallworth was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 32-yard line. Offset I formation in the backfield. They go with the run. Cuts by the defender. And he just got hammered. That play goes for about 6. That'll bring up third down. They line up in a one-back set. Hands it off. He's brought down at the 39-yard line. So they tried to push it ahead, but the defense stopped them short of the first down.
Looked like one of those old-fashioned rugby scrums there. A lot of big bodies piled together and nowhere for the running back to go.
He gets it away. Fielded at the 19. Tackled at the 24-yard line. This defense has been getting steamrolled out there. They get a sense from their body language that they're not excited about facing this offense again. Drops back on first down. Brings it in. Brought down around the 37-yard line. With that last catch, the wide receiver has logged his 100th yard of the game.
Just a good, solid performance here by the receiver. This guy is plenty tough enough. I like the way that he gets in and out of his cuts, but I love his toughness. He's never intimidated out there.
Here's the halfback. And they get him at the 38. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 2nd and 9. Ball on the 38-yard line. Dallas lines up in a double tight set. Not much time to throw. Smith bats it away. Anderson was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. They line up at the 38. Dallas lines up with 3 receivers in the shotgun formation. Dallas uses motion. Back to pass. Moves to his right. He needs to get rid of it. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. The 3rd down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough 3rd down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that 1st down.
Kicks it away, and it's a huge punt. Goes into the end zone for a touchback. They had to punt it away on their previous drive.
Saturday. Let's go, baby. Get the ball out.
Drops back on 1st down. With the catch. Strong, accurate throw leads to a pretty good gain.
Now, they didn't pick up the 1st down that time, but you drop back, you make a good throw like that. Now you're in position to try and pick up this 1st down.
This one might have been a false start on the offense. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
He moved a little early on that one.
I used to always think that offensive linemen should go to the line of scrimmage and hold up either 1 finger or 2 fingers and look down when they get confused.
Make a stand, G. Kings left.
Here we go, boys.
White 18. White 18.
He drops back. Rifles it out there. Brought down around the 45-yard line. They pick up some positive yards that time.
There's only a handful of quarterbacks in the league that would even dare that throw. Big, strong-arm guy got it in. That was a tough throw.
And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Score is 21-20. Anderson lines up under center. 3 receivers are split out wide.
White 18. Double left, face left. Watch the ball. I'm trying to get you over there, baby.
He's looking to throw. Throws while on the run. He's brought down right around the 44-yard line. Nothing wrong with that pass. That goes for a good gain.
You know, and when you talk to some of these receivers, they say the real strength of this quarterback is that he throws a very, very catchable ball.
Here's the halfback. He's dropped at the 41-yard line. They better find a way to slow him down or he's going to end up breaking one big.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. How many times have we seen a back chipping away, and then all of a sudden breaking the big one?
Fakes the run. Hasn't missed yet on this drive. To the 10. And they get him around the 6-yard line. The wideout has put on quite a display out there en route to a 100-yard performance.
And there really just isn't anything this receiver can't do. Just keep feeding him the football. I don't care what the coverage is. This is a guy that wants the ball in tough situations.
Fakes to the back. Goes for the end zone. The quarterback's just relieved that one wasn't picked off.
You're right, Tom. He knows he just got away with one there. That's a ball he should have never thrown.
Cleveland comes out with 2 tight ends. Passes to the end zone. Tipped ball, intercepted. And the safety made a really nice play on the ball to grab that interception.
You know, this safety is known for his big hits, but that time it was his soft hands that made the difference.
Gives to the back. He gets out to about the 6-yard line. It looks like they picked up a yard or maybe a little less.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Looks to pass. Rockets it out. Defense pushes him out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 18. Dallas comes out with an I formation. Barber takes it up the middle. He's dropped at the 22. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second down, 6 yards to go. Ball on the 22-yard line. 3 wide receiver. Back to throw. He throws right. Comes down with it. And they get him at the 23-yard line. Glenn gains just about a yard with a short completion. That'll bring up third down. There are 2 tight ends in the formation. The quarterback is in the gun. He decides to run. He's tackled around the 25-yard line. Romo gains about 2 yards on the scramble. It's fourth down. The Cowboys ready to punt this one away. McBriar is waiting for the snap. McBriar punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Cribbs takes it at the 28. Brought down at about the 39-yard line. And that was a pretty nice return there, Chris.
He was just a couple of steps away from breaking that one all the way. This coverage team better start stepping up, or he's going to take one in for 6.
Here's the halfback. Hit hard at the 41-yard line. Not a lot on that play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
Lewis is the deep back as they line up in the I. And they're coming after him. Nearly picked off. He should have had that one. The pass was deflected and swatted away by the defender.
I think the quarterback may have had to throw that ball a little sooner than he wanted to. The pressure was starting to get there.
Here we go. Wide 18. Wide 18. Let's go. Don't let your man make the play. Let's stop him right now. All right.
Drops back. Passes to his right. Into traffic, and it's picked off. He's brought down right around the 42-yard line. And that was a poor decision on the part of the quarterback.
And I still don't know why he made that throw. I mean, the coverage was there. There was absolutely no spot to put that ball, and he threw it anyway.
Feeds it to the back. He's tackled around the 37-yard line. They call his number, and he carries for 6 yards. Dallas comes out with 2 tight ends. Passes middle. Makes the catch. And he's drilled at the 24-yard line. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
There's a play fake. And he's dragged down for the sack. And the blitz created tremendous pressure.
Yeah, anytime you blitz, you're gambling. Essentially what you're saying is that I think my guys can get to the quarterback before my man coverage breaks down in the secondary. That time, a great job executing the blitz. They got there.
He's looking to throw. Passes the ball. Makes the reception. They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He drops back, throws out to the right, tips it away, and it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
Set down. The kick is up. He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. The kick is away. He's hammered at the 28-yard line. The quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. Offset I formation in the backfield. Play fake. He's got room to run. Knocked out of bounds at the 38. That's now 300 yards passing for the quarterback. Well, he's certainly done his part, but the rest of the team's going to have to step things up a notch or two. The offense lines this one up in shotgun. 3 wide receivers in the formation. He's looking to throw. Surveys the field. Pass completed. Tackled at the 42. It's complete for about 4 yards and a 1st down.
Well, that's a good feeling as a quarterback right there. You see a blitz like that coming, and you get the ball out of there and pick up the 1st down. Now, as a defensive coordinator, you may be a little more hesitant to call that blitz, and quarterbacks like that.
Let's go.
Hands it off. He's brought down at the 47-yard line. Lewis picks up 5 yards with the carry. Cleveland is going with the offset I backfield.
6, 18. Go, baby, come on.
On play action. And he caught it. Knocked out of bounds at the 40. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
Anderson back to pass. Guns it out. He's dropped at the 32-yard line. Gain of 8 on the pass. So that'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on the 32. Anderson is lined up under center. They'll line up in the I formation. Throws it short. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
I don't think there's any question as to how this offense wants to pick up this 1st down. Throws on the run. He dropped it. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
Looks like they'll opt to go for it here. They're all tied in on the line here on 4th and short. Under heavy pressure, it's completed. And they get him at the 27. Big conversion that will keep them on the field.
And defensively, those hurt. You end up in a 4th and fairly long situation. The other team goes for it, and they pick it up. That is a real deflator for a defense.
He looks to throw on 1st down. And it's completed. Excellent open field tackle. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. that if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Anderson gives it up the middle. Tackled at the 15. He did a nice job picking up the first on the run.
Nice little one-step move there. That's what Mike Shanahan really loves to see his players do. Make one quick cut, live with it, get your head down, pick up the first down.
First down, looking to throw. There for the catch. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be first and goal. Likely 4-down territory here on first and goal. A field goal won't do them any good. They'll need to find the end zone on this drive. Defense closing in. Touchdown, and that puts them on top. Touchdown, Cleveland. Trying to go up by 3, they'll kick the extra point. Set down, the kick is up. Cleveland is up a field goal. And now we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick. Jones from the 4. They get him at the 26-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. They'll get the ball here at the 26-yard line. One man in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He gets out to about the 28-yard line. 1 yard gain on the play, and that will bring up second down. Single set backfield. Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 33-yard line. Barber gains about 5 yards on the run. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Romo is under center. Single set backfield this time. It appears someone jumped early.
Full start, offense.
And we'll replay 3rd down.
And the quarterback's thinking, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have some heavy-duty lifting to do.
Back to pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped at the 38. Oh boy, that's a nice play on 3rd down.
Clutch play by the receiver that time on 3rd down. As a receiver, you really have to just flat out want the ball in that situation. You can tell that this guy really does.
Gains his way to midfield. That was an excellent run there to pick up the first.
Yes, sir. He really found a nice hole, was able to exploit it for a good gain. They're going to have to do a better job getting in those running lanes if they're going to stop him consistently.
Setting up play action. He's tackled at the 40. And simply a great throw there.
Yeah, that really was a nice touch that time. Perfect sort of combination of velocity and touch. A very catchable ball thrown by this quarterback so that you don't have to overly focus on what you're doing and you can get your eyes back down the field, try and get a good run after the catch.
The play results in a first down.
I think they're going to have to bring out another bottle of oxygen for the wide receivers today. They've been running all over the place, and this quarterback is starting to feel it. It is a hot connection between he and the receivers today.
He makes the catch. A lot of room to run. And they get him at the 20-yard line. Anderson gains about 5 yards on the play. That'll make it second down. 2nd and 5. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Dallas is going with the offset eye backfield. Gives to the back. Dropped behind the line. Cornerback did a nice job recognizing the play and getting in there for the stop.
For me, there's nothing more impressive in football than to see a cover cornerback able to come up and make the stops on the run. That's a complete football player.
He's looking to throw. Passes it. Pass is complete. It's completed, but it'll wind up short.
Well, it's not a horrible call in that situation because you put the ball in the hands of a playmaker. You try and allow him to create, but you're seeing now defensively, when they close together like that, it's going to be awfully tough to pick up that first down.
And he makes it. He put that one right through the upright. And here's your drive summary for that last series. Here's the kick. He's hammered at the 25. Carried along by their dominant vertical game, they were able to put one in the end zone on their last drive. Little handoff. He's brought down at the 26-yard line. Lewis gets about a yard on the play. 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Anderson lines up under center. Single backfield this time. We have 2 minutes left to play in this game. We've got 2nd and 9 here. Ball on their own 26.
Here we go, boys. White 18. White 18. Regular.
He drops back to pass. Goes through his read. Excellent pass protection. He throws left. He gets knocked out of bounds right around the 44-yard line. These days, you need a back who has good hands.
Yeah, running backs today have to be really complete players. You mentioned the fact they have to be able to catch the football and make plays on the outside, but blocking is so key as well. You have to be able to do it all if you're going to be playing halfback in the NFL.
Strong throw. Tackled at the 41-yard line. He gunned that one in there for the first down, didn't he?
He really did, and when you watch a guy throw a ball that hard, they don't move their arm any faster. You see him driving off that back leg. That was a pretty pass.
Passes to his left. He's dropped at the 38, and the defense just ate that one up, Chris.
Yeah, you're not going to fool this defense on plays like that very much. At least he got the ball out of there, though.
Anderson doesn't like what he sees.
Screen here, Quan, screen.
Looking to throw. He's under pressure. They get to it, and the linebacker was able to get him on the blitz.
I always thought training camps were done backwards. They always start with the simple protections, the simple plays. If I were coaching on day one, all I would do is practice picking up blitzes. If you can pick up blitzes, you can block anything.
He drops back with the hard throw out to his left. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
The punter's going to try to pin them deep in their own territory with a good punt here.
Please note that at that point, you will be responsible for finding alternative parking.
Gets it away cleanly. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Less than a minute left in the fourth quarter, and it's still a tie ball game.
Well, it's going to get interesting now to see just how aggressive they are with the play calling. I'll be honest, wouldn't surprise me at all to see this coach sit on the ball, kill the clock, and take his chances in overtime.
Delayed handoff. He gets to about the 34-yard line. The defense can't be real happy after giving up that run.
Well, let's face it, defensive players get paid for sacks. They were really coming after the quarterback that time, and the delay caught them napping.
Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day, they have that timing down perfectly.
Romo set to go to the edge. Is there for the catch. He's tackled at the 46-yard line. He put a lot of air under that one.
Yeah, quarterbacks love throwing those little touch passes like that because it shows their finesse. As a receiver, though, sometimes those little touch lofted passes scare you to death because you're watching the ball and you don't know what's coming at you.
The backfield is in the offset I formation. He's looking to throw. Short throw to the left. It's incomplete. They went with a sideline pass, but he couldn't stay in bounds.
And that would have been a spectacular catch if he'd been able to come up with that one, just thrown a little bit too far outside.
Back to pass. Throws it out. Out of bounds, incomplete. He couldn't get 2 feet in on that one.
Well, that's something receivers work on all the time, dragging that back toe, just unable to do it that time.
Or proceed to an emergency medical services station, available throughout the stadium.
Looks to pass. Throws it short. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. Jones was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Wright is back deep to return the punt. McBriar punts it, and he really got a leg into this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. So it looks like we'll be going into overtime. And here's the kick. Fielded at the 4. He's tackled at the 24-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Single back formation. Here's the give. They tackle him for a loss. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
Brought down right around the 34-yard line. And a pretty smart play call right there.
It really is so much the key to football. You talk all the time about you have to establish the run. Well, there you see why. You establish the run, and then you come with the play-action pass. Just so hard to defend.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled right around the 40-yard line. A nice 6-yard gain by the halfback. So 2nd down now. The offense needs about 4 for the first. He drops back. Dumps it out right. And he's out at about the 45-yard line. He makes the catch, and Chris, that'll move the chain.
And they're doing it with short ball control type passes. This is the type of offense that really frustrates a defense.
He needs to make a decision. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Juravicius gains 7 yards with the catch. Lining up with 3 wide. Anderson is looking to stay perfect on this drive. He's tackled right around the 32-yard line. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
And they'll run him again. He's hit hard on the play. Lewis gets 6 yards on the carry. They line up at the 27. The Browns come out in a 2 tight end set.
We stop the run first. Let's be harder than they are. Slow down on the right.
Straight ahead with a fullback. He got depleted, and that's a pretty nice run there.
Especially for a fullback. Usually you think of a fullback as a 1 or a 2 or a 3-yard gain. He starts popping them in there for runs like that. He starts wanting to play halfback.
And it splits the uprights. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary.